you for coming. You are very good, and I think you did a good job.
Welcome back. You're watching the Schenectady Today Show. I'm your host for this edition, John Cancio. That's a clip from my TV show, John's Talk, I did back in 2001. That was about, what, 8 years ago. I know I looked pretty young. Our guests were laughing at me before we came back on. So next up on the show, we have here to talk about unique Valentine's Day gifts. We have a Renee Graft. Hi, I've got to wave to you a little far. And Marilyn Rock. Hi, Marilyn.
Hi.
Thank you for being on the show today.
Thank you.
And you're both artists in your own right.
Yes,
correct?
we are. Yes.
And you are an artist of art. You do collages.
Yes, I'm
okay.
Marilyn Rock. I'm from Schenectady, New York, born and raised here, and I'm a mixed media artist, which means I do a little bit of everything on a little bit of anything. So, and I like to tell stories. It's pretty much collage and acrylic painting is what I do. And Renee and I are representing a group called Art and Soul.
Art and Soul, and we're going to talk about what is Art and Soul. And you are a jazz singer, Renee.
Yeah, I guess you could classify me as a jazz singer.
Yeah, and you're going to do some acapellas for us.
Yeah, I'm going to do a couple songs for you.
That's going to be cool. That's going to be fun.
Voice.
So tell us about Art and Soul. Who wants to tell?
I'll let Marilyn take it.
Marilyn, want to go? Okay, so what is Art and Soul?
Art and Soul, first I need to say it's Art N, the letter N, not Art and Soul. A lot of people think it's Art and Soul, but it's Art and Soul Incorporated. The founder is Janet Tangway, who is an artist in her own right and also a creative coach. And she is like an agent, in a way, for us. And Renee and I represent over 30 artists that she has under her fold. And she helps us get out there, and she helps us land some singing engagements. She's helped me get shows in the Capital District, and so it's been really great. And
we're basically here in celebration of Valentine's Day. And you've got this thing, it's called Unique Valentine's Gifts offered by local musicians and artists.
Yes.
And that's basically why you're here, to talk about this. And you basically do singing telegrams.
It's like the old Zingograms years ago, except we do a little bit of everything again.
Right.
People can call and get in touch with Janet through her website, which we'll address later. But the Valentine's Project is one where they can get a piece of art, they can get some songs delivered to their doors, to their loved ones.
So the old-fashioned way, huh?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's very happy, and we need more of that in today's world.
How did you get involved with Art and Soul and this project? How did it come about?
For me, and Renee can address that herself too, but for me, I first met Janet at the Albany Art Room on Madison Avenue in Albany, where I am an art instructor. Janet took one of my workshops, and that's how we met, and it's been wonderful ever since.
So you do workshops. So this is basically what you do for a living.
This is pretty much a sample of what I do.
Okay.
The paintings on canvas as well as altered art.
And how did you get involved, Renee?
Well, Janet is somebody that I've worked with periodically on a bunch of different projects, and she had a friend of hers who said that one of the best gifts that he ever gave to his wife was having somebody come to the house and sing a song for Valentine's Day. So Janet gave me a call and asked me if I was interested, and I decided it sounded like fun, and so she just kind of ran with it, and here we are.
And I know you guys are kind of doing a media thing this week because you were on the radio yesterday, weren't you?
Yeah, we were on WGY. Yeah,
How
that was great. It was fun.
With Don Weeks, right?
Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
How did that go?
Oh, it was awesome. It was so much fun.
And I heard you had a chance to sing yesterday.
Yeah,
too.
that was fun too. Yeah.
And you're going to sing for us. Okay, so let's display some of your talents. You want to sing us one of your songs?
Oh, sure. I'll sing one of the songs that I sang
Sure.
when I was there.
Okay.
It's called When I Fall in Love.
Okay.
When I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love has ended before it's begun. And too many moonlight kisses seem seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, is when I fall in love with you.
Great job.
So beautiful.
Thank you.
Very nice.
Thank you.
How long have you been singing?
Well, I've been singing since I was like 6.
Since you were born.
Yeah, pretty much.
So why do you have such a passion for this?
Well, I grew up singing in the Salvation Army, and we used to do a lot of nursing homes, and I like the fact that it gives people joy. You know, it's a way to share a talent that, people can really get a lot out of, and I love to sing, so, it's just something that I really love to do.
Have you ever thought about cutting a CD or working in a studio? Have you done that?
Actually, I do have a jazz CD with Michael Roach, and and I'm also in the process of doing some things with an acoustic Brian Melick, who lives in my area out in Del Mar, out in the Ravenna area. So I'm working on some projects with different groups, and I also work with a group called Soul Session in Saratoga. Carolyn Nelson. I sing at some of the local places in Albany, Angelo's 677 Prime, and so I have a pretty crazy schedule.
Yeah. How far do you want to take this? Do you want to do this as a lifelong? Is this a lifelong goal to do this?
I will probably always sing. Mm-hmm. Whether it's like, in my car or like, in the shower. So I don't know how long it will be a career. I mean, I hope that it will always be a career, but, I'm just kind of going with the flow. Things have just kind of happened.
But the dream is to make it, I would assume.
Well, the dream is to do something I love to do. Mm-hmm. And if that's as far as it gets, I'm happy with that. But things are definitely slowly happening as people are getting to know me, and so.
Well, that's a good way to look at it.
Yeah,
Just do what you love to do, and whatever happens, happens.
Absolutely.
It is a good way to look at it. And I know you have a website or a MySpace page that you like people to visit.
I do have a MySpace page, and it's just myspace.com/Renee Graff, RENAGRAF.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we can listen to some of your songs on there?
Yeah, there's some samples on there. I have some original songs on there. And
okay, I'll have to check us out.
Yeah,
check that out.
Check it out. It'd be great.
Cool. And you'll sing another song for us in just a couple minutes,
Absolutely.
Right? Okay, we go to Maryland Rock. You're going to talk a little bit about your art, and this does relate to Valentine's Day.
It definitely does.
Which is in a couple days.
It is. It's getting close.
It is getting close. So what is this piece of art, and what does it mean?
Well, this piece is, it's kind of a happy, sad piece. Mm-hmm. I like to work with a lot of photographs of actual people either I know. I don't have a lot of family photos myself, so I like to work with a lot of people's faces, and I collect a lot of old photos. And this was a photo of a woman who struck me that she's a bride, and this is her groom. There's a little bit of question in this piece. It turns out happy, but he's in the wings. He's very late for the wedding. And she doesn't have too happy of a face here, but he's in the wings questioning himself, and does he really want to do this? And she's wondering, is he going to show? He's a little late, and he's down here looking at this heart with the clock. So it's a lot of collage mixed in with acrylic painting. I like my paintings to tell a story, and so this is what this is. They did get married, and life is good. But so this is a sample.
And you have some other works of art too. Now, do you like people to get their own interpretations of your work?
Yes, they will guide me. I just recently completed a consignment piece for our Art and Soul Valentine's project that was had to be very personalized for this person's husband. Oh, okay. And it was a challenge, but I they give me colors and so on, and then I just do it in my own interpretation and hope they like it. And most of the times they do, thankfully. This piece is an interesting piece. This is a friend of mine who gave me photos of her mom.
Wow.
And also of her dad. He served in World War II, and he has since passed. And she wanted something to reflect her feelings about him and some of the memories. So she gave me some tickets from a ballroom dance that they had been in, also a ticket from a hotel that they spent in Paris. It's a very romantic piece, a little sad.
Now, how long does something like that take? Is that a long process to do
this,
a painting like that?
It's mixed collage with painting, and a piece of this size, like a 9 by 12, that also has a beeswax treatment on it. It took me about 4 hours to complete.
Oh, wow.
Once I have everything lined up. So that's another sample.
And you have one more?
And I have one more, and these are samples. And we do also, I need to say that we do have inventory available for the Valentine's project. We have other artists in the group that have work available too. This is a piece, a beeswax collage. I do like working with beeswax, and this piece is entitled Can You Love Another? And there's a little bit of thing going on with the couple here, whether they're going to make it or not, again, but they do, and it's happy.
Doesn't look so happy.
Yeah, it doesn't look very. I tend to get serious, but I always say there's a happy ending. So, you know, with any relationship, there's also some questions at times. So I like to put a little realism into it also.
And where can our viewers get more information about the unique Valentine's Day?
They
gifts?
can, actually, if they go to Janet Tangway's website, the Art and Soul website, and that is, I want to get this correct, it's www.artandsoulinc.com. And again, it's not art and soul, it's art and soul.
Okay, give that once again.
Once again, one more time, www.artandsoulinc.com. And everything is right there on the website, and who to contact and all the how-tos. So.
Okay, and when does this actually take place? On Valentine's Day? Is it on Valentine's Day only?
It's actually been running for a couple of weeks, so we're on the downturn. However, again, we do have artwork in inventory. We have Renee's talent. We have a saxophone player. We have guitar players. Can you think of any other... somebody does poems.
There's a lot of people involved in this, isn't there?
Yeah, we're just basically pulling in people as we need them.
Okay.
Depending on what people are requesting, yeah.
So are you also looking for people to display their art and get involved in singing and stuff? Are they?
Well, I think we have an idea of the people that we're using.
Okay.
Just because we want to be able to present people that are available to do this. Because we're doing it all day on Friday from like 8 to 5, and then all day on Saturday from like 8 to 5. So
I'm sure Valentine's Day will be very busy.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yes, our phones will be ringing.
Yeah.
Off the hook. So, and you're going to do another song for us, another a cappella.
Sure,
okay.
Yeah.
Take it away, Renee Graft.
I'll do My Funny Valentine.
Okay, there we go.
Perfect.
My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks are laughable, unphotographable, yet you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak when you open it to speak? Are you smart? Don't change a hair for me, not if you care for me. Stay, little Valentine, stay. Each day is
Great job.
It's beautiful.
Congrats.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So
Give your
perfect.
MySpace page again quickly, please.
It's myspace.com, and the spelling is RENAGRAF.
And I also want to give Marilyn Rock a chance to give her blog. Cause I
Oh,
understand
thank you.
have a blog.
Yes, I do.
What's on your blog? Talk about that.
My blog is like a journal for me. I have all of my artwork. Everything I do currently is on there. And you know, just some words of the day.
Oh, okay.
And
So do you update that frequently?
I do. Probably every other day on average I update
wow.
my blog. So I'm pretty prolific.
So we'll have to check that out.
Yes,
What's the
it
site?
is. It's www.marilyninmyroom.blogspot.com.
So marilyninmyroom.blogspot.com. I might be able to remember that.
Here's my business card. So
Okay,
there it
thank
is
you
right
very
there.
much.
Thank
I
you.
have it. So thank you guys very much for being on today.
It's
Appreciate
pleasure.
it. Hope to have you on in the future again.
Thank you.
We will be right back with our station manager, so you don't want to go anywhere. Be right back.